Few places in the world capture the imagination like Greece. With its ancient history, sun-soaked islands, and warm hospitality, Greece is more than a destination. It's an unforgettable experience. Welcome to the ultimate Greece travel guide. Picture it, if you will. The sun, a perfect orb of molten gold, begins its slow descent over the Aegean Sea. You are perched high on a cliffside in Oia. Oia, a village so impossibly beautiful it feels like a painter's dream. Below you, the vast caldera, a deep sapphire-blue basin left by a colossal volcanic eruption millennia ago. The air is warm and scented with salt and wild herbs. All around, the iconic whitewashed houses, their domed roofs a brilliant blue. Houses cling to the rock face like a dusting of sugar. This is Santorini, but it is more than just a place. It is a feeling that stays with you forever. This vision of white and blue is the quintessential image of Greece. But what is it about Greece, this ancient land, that holds such a powerful and enduring grip on our collective imagination? I've often pondered this while wandering sun-drenched landscapes. The answer lies in an extraordinary blend of elements: history, culture, nature's sheer unadulterated joy. Greece isn't just a destination, it's a multi-layered storybook. Every corner reveals a new, fascinating chapter. Stand in the footsteps of Socrates one morning, dive into crystal-clear turquoise waters the next. That duality is the heart of its magic. History isn't confined to dusty museums. It's alive all around you. Feel it in the worn marble steps of the Parthenon, the silent grandeur of the theater at Epidaurus, the myths whispering in Olympia. Then there is the landscape, a masterpiece. Rugged sun-baked mountains tumbling to the sea, lush green forests and olive groves. One simply cannot talk about Greece without starting in its magnificent, sprawling capital, Athens. This is a city of fascinating contrasts. Dominating the skyline is the Acropolis, the majestic Parthenon. To climb that sacred rock in the soft light of early morning or the warm glow of late afternoon is to feel a connection to the golden age of Pericles. You stand there, looking over the modern city, and it's as if you can hear the faint whispers of philosophers on the breeze, a reminder of the ideas born here. Below the Acropolis lies Plaka, the oldest neighborhood. Winding cobblestone streets create a delightful labyrinth. Family-run tavernas spill tables onto the pavements. Find a quiet courtyard cafe and sip strong Greek coffee. Athens isn't just a living museum. It explodes after dark. Nightlife here is legendary. For culture lovers, Athens is a treasure trove. The Acropolis Museum, modern, brilliant, alive with ancient finds. The National Archaeological Museum, immense collections spanning millennia. If Athens is the historical heart of Greece, then Santorini is its romantic soul. This crescent-shaped island, forged in fire by one of the largest volcanic eruptions in recorded history, is simply breathtaking. Its fame is built on those world-renowned sunsets in Oia, and believe me, they live up to every bit of the hype. Crowds gather every evening to witness the spectacle, a shared moment of collective awe as the sun sinks into the sea, painting the sky and the white villages in shades of apricot, rose, lavender. The island's unique geology has given it some of the most unusual and beautiful beaches you will ever see. There's the famous Red Beach, Parissa, Perivolos, long stretches of black volcanic sand lined with stylish beach bars and tavernas. For something different, a boat trip into the caldera is an absolute must. You can swim in the hot springs, the water warmed by the still active volcano. Visit Nea Kameni, visit Palea Kameni. Beyond the sunsets and beaches, Santorini has a surprisingly rich history and a thriving wine culture. Akrotiri, often called the Minoan Pompeii, is a remarkably well-preserved Bronze Age settlement that was buried in volcanic ash. The island's unique volcanic soil produces exceptional Assyrtiko grapes, resulting in crisp, dry white wines with a distinctive mineral taste. Visiting a local winery for a tasting session is a wonderful way to spend an afternoon. Getting lost in the charming villages is one of the greatest joys of being on Santorini. Fira, Pyrgos, Megalokori, wander winding medieval alleyways, discover hidden courtyards, and stumble upon traditional churches with their iconic blue domes. When you think of glamour, energy, and fabulous beaches, you think of Mykonos, Kora, a picture-perfect maze of narrow whitewashed streets, Little Venice, iconic windmills standing proudly on a hill overlooking the sea. The beaches of Mykonos are legendary, a beach for every mood. Paradise, super paradise, or the more relaxed family-friendly Ornos and Platisgialos. For quieter escapes, try Agios Sostas. A day on a Myconian beach, then a glorious seafood lunch at a seaside taverna. Pure bliss. Crete, the largest Greek island, a world unto itself. Birthplace of the Minoan civilization, the legendary palace of Knossos. Imagine King Minos. Imagine the terrifying Minotaur. The archaeological museum in Heraklion, Minoan art and artifacts. Samaria Gorge, a 16-kilometer trek through one of Europe's longest canyons. Stunning beaches. Pink-tinged Elafonisi and the turquoise lagoon of Balos. Explore Venetian harbor towns. Chania, Rethymno. Romantic old towns, lighthouses, waterfront restaurants. Journeying to the Dodecanese, we find the magnificent island of Rhodes. Its capital, Rhodestown, is home to one of the best-preserved medieval cities in all of Europe. Stepping through imposing gates is like traveling back in time to the era of the Knights of St. John. Walk the famous Street of the Knights and explore the Palace of the Grand Master. Beyond its historic capital, Rhodes offers long, sandy beaches along its eastern coast. Faliraki, Zambika. Perfect for families and sun worshippers. The real gem is Lindos. Brilliant white houses cascading down a hillside toward a sandy bay under an ancient acropolis. Sail to the Ionian Sea to the lush green island of Corfu, influenced by Venetians, French, and British. An elegant cosmopolitan feel. Wander the old town, sip coffee at the Liston, explore coves like Paleokastritsa, Glyfada, or the Canal d'Amour. Beyond the famous islands, venture off the beaten path. High on the mainland in Thessaly, Meteora. Immense dark rock pillars rising from the plain and ancient monasteries perched on their summits, built centuries ago by monks seeking solitude. Climb steep steps or cross narrow bridges, a spiritual, awe-inspiring experience. Zagori, pristine forests, rushing rivers, the Vikos Gorge, and 46 stone-built villages connected by old arched bridges, a walker's paradise. Naxos, long, sweeping white sand beaches and a lush interior dotted with ancient Kouros statues. Milos, a volcanic island with surreal coasts. Sarakinikos' lunar white rock formations and over 70 stunning beaches make it a photographer's dream. These are just a few hidden gems, small Cyclades, remote Peloponnese villages. Greece rewards the curious traveler. In quiet corners, you'll find Greece's true, unassuming heart. Explore lesser-known spots for a richer, personal connection. These islands and regions offer authenticity and tranquility, each with its own story. Section 8. A taste of life, the soul of Greek culture. To truly understand Greece, you must experience its culture, and the best way to do that is through its food. Greek cuisine is a celebration of life itself. It's not about complicated techniques or fussy presentation. Fresh, seasonal, flavorful, cooked with love and shared with generosity. A meal in a traditional Greek taverna is one of life's great pleasures. Imagine sitting by the sea, a simple wooden table laden with colorful dishes, a classic Greek salad with ripe tomatoes and creamy feta, smoky grilled souvlaki, layers of rich moussaka, and tender charcoal-grilled octopus drizzled with lemon and olive oil. Every bite is a taste of the sun and the sea. The culture of hospitality, known as philoxenia, is central to the Greek way of life. It translates as love of strangers, but it's more than just being friendly. It is a deep-seated cultural obligation to welcome and care for visitors. This warmth and generosity make you feel not like a tourist, but like a welcome guest. Music and dance are the heartbeats of Greece, an exuberant expression of joy, sorrow, and passion. You will hear the distinctive sound of the bouzouki everywhere. And when the music starts, it's not long before the dancing begins. Whether it's the slow, graceful steps of the Zybekiko or the lively communal circle of the Syrtos, throughout the year, especially in the summer, Greece comes alive with panegyria. Festivals with food, music, and dancing late into the night. From spectacular Easter processions with candlelit vigils to midnight fireworks. These events offer an authentic glimpse into Greek culture. To be part of a panegyri is to experience Greece at its most joyous and communal. It's this human connection that so many people cherish long after they've returned home. Music, dance, food, and generosity, the soul of Greek culture. Section 9. Your Grecian itinerary. Practical tips for a perfect trip. Planning your Greek odyssey is part of the fun, and with a few practical tips, you can ensure your trip is as smooth and enjoyable as possible. The best times to visit are during the shoulder seasons, April to early June and September to October. The weather is wonderfully pleasant, the sea warm enough for swimming, and the crowds smaller than July and August. You'll find better deals on accommodation and flights, and the experience will be more relaxed and authentic. Getting around Greece is an adventure in itself. For island hopping, the ferry network is extensive and reliable. Slow ferries are cheaper and romantic. High-speed catamarans are faster but pricier. Booking your tickets in advance, especially in high season, is always a good idea. On the mainland, the bus network, KTL, is efficient and covers almost every corner of the country. Renting a car gives you freedom to explore at your own pace, but be prepared for narrow, winding roads. While many Greeks in tourist areas speak excellent English, learning a few basic Greek phrases will go a long way. Kalimera, Efkaristo, Parakalo, Yamas. When dining, look for tavernas busy with locals, a sign of authentic food. The house wine, krasi, is usually delicious and affordable. Eating at traditional tavernas, staying in family-run guest houses, and traveling shoulder season can significantly lower costs. Enjoy simple pleasures like tasty gyros from a street vendor or fresh fruit for a beach picnic. Or just spending the day swimming and relaxing costs very little. With a bit of planning, you can enjoy the incredible beauty and culture of Greece without breaking the bank, making it an accessible dream for everyone. Section 10. The Unforgettable Call of Hellas. As our journey through this enchanting land comes to a close, what images linger in the mind? It's a montage of pure magic. It's the fiery sunset melting into the Aegean, viewed from a clifftop in Santorini. It's the profound silence standing before the Parthenon. It's the taste of salt on your lips after a swim in the impossibly turquoise waters of a hidden cove in Milos. It is the sound of laughter and bouzouki music spilling out from a taverna on a warm summer's night. These are the moments that become memories, etched forever in your heart. The stark, dramatic beauty of Meteora, the silvery green olive groves. Greece assaults your senses with vibrant colors, fragrant jasmine and oregano, and delicious flavors. But beyond the stunning visuals, there is something deeper that calls you back. A feeling of connection to a history that shaped our world. Greece has a way of stripping away the non-essential. A good meal, a beautiful view, the company of friends. So, in 2025, answer the call of Hellas. Come and discover this land of gods and heroes, of myths and marvels for yourself. Come to walk in the footsteps of philosophers, to sail the mythical seas, and to dance under the stars. Whether you seek adventure, relaxation, romance, or enlightenment, you will find it here, waiting for you under the warm Greek sun. Greece is not just a place to visit, it's a feeling to be experienced, an unforgettable journey that will, I promise you, completely and utterly blow your mind.